Hey everybody, welcome to my speedy let's play of Nancy Drew Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Welcome to my latest case. Dear Dad,
run.
Greetings from the new Deputy Curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture.
I like
My supervisor
Mayas.
is going to be Joanna Riggs, a
Maya,
well-known
Maya.
archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time.
Oh my
The
gosh.
museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 A.D. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later.
Okay.
Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit.
Yes, you
I
are.
don't care who your father is.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith, too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Was the monolith
I'm
in
out.
Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one
my
who
gosh.
closed the deal.
Did Beach
Did
Hill
it for you.
buy it?
No. We could barely afford the price of the loan, for one thing. And besides, nowadays, it's not even legal to sell artifacts out of the country of their origin.
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with
Oh my
Maya
gosh.
glyphs carved into it.
How
We've
much
installed it
talking
in
do
the
you have to
garden.
do?
Wait until
We
you
have
see
gameplay
it.
to
What
do.
purpose did the monolith serve?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Are glyphs a kind of
shoot.
writing?
A glyph, as in hieroglyphic, is a picture that represents a word or an idea. Henrik is the human
Wonderful start to the
encyclopedia on
speed
the
run we're off
subject.
to.
How do you translate them?
Henrik can help you with that.
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Do you think
Come
the glyphs
on.
hold an important message?
I really don't know. The Maya were at their peak during Pakal's reign. After he died, things began to go
This was
downhill.
not as long
the
as I was on my
civilization
first
never
playthrough.
regained the oomph it had under its most extraordinary king.
What was the key to Pakal's success?
If the message on that monolith is from King Pakal himself, it might give us a clue. Credit for a discovery like that can only spell one thing, my dear. Revenue. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't
Finally.
I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure
Finally.
you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Thanks for the orientation, Joanna. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Finally, we'll never talk to you again as long as we live. Actually, we have to. Before you leave, you want to take a look at this here. It's info on this jade thingy. Oh. Game?
Topeka Commission
Okay,
for
there we
the
go.
Arts. How cultured.
Game? This is not the time to freeze up on me. Okay. Yes. Yes. My computer is. It's freezing up. I don't want it to freeze up on me. At least I'm not cursing. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you're going to want to take a look back here, because you're going to notice you're missing a knob here.
The knob is missing.
And also here, in here, we have a card. You're gonna want this stupid game. And yes, this is the old game. You have to close everything to advance. Anyway, before getting out the task, if you take a look over here, you'll find this piece of paper. Yep. Okay. You will, since we're speedrunning, you're gonna want to take advantage of that. Alright. Save time instead of spinning, you're gonna do that. Then run. And then head over here. And the monolith is over here. Outside. Clicking. Lots of clicking. And there'll be a lot of walking in Real Museum. Okay. Here's the monolith.
Interesting.
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Who told you I was a detective?
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Oh no! Is there something I can do?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Where's your office?
Yeah.
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Okay. Okay, now we met him, and take a look at the monolith. I say we get started on those tasks. Okay, the game's doing a little better now. Okay, task. Alright.
I haven't finished that task.
Oh, we actually had the pin in the inventory? Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay.
I need a pen.
Ah, silly game. Okay. Already got bring that word, bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky notes, straw shards, and reassemble pot at lab workstation. While we're at the phone, you're gonna want to call the packing thing. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Alright.
You have
Alright. You need to call him. It's 555-9963. Okay, so not even been an hour.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza.
I'd like to place an order, please.
Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Yep.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119... BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new
Yep.
deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew. But Silvio's curatorial bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
If this weren't a speedy run, I would call him again multiple times. Okay.
I haven't finished
Whoops.
that task. I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
Okay, we're done with that. Alright, we're going... Okay. Henrik's there.
It looks like some pieces are missing.
Yep. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to... Game! Gonna do this real quickly. You can find all the information you need for this. And, okay, good. You can find all the information you need for this in the museum at the displays. I'm just gonna speed through this. 14. D7. Okay. G9. Okay. E9, J13. Okay.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Good. Okay. While we're in here, you can take a look in here. You'll get floppy disk, floppy disk and then a piece of pottery. You're probably gonna ask where the heck the other piece of pottery is. We're missing 2. It's up in the temple. You gotta go up the temple. And it's in this pot right here. Now we can put that piece of pottery together. Oh. I don't think you're gonna need headphones, but in
There,
case you
now
do,
I can start putting this together.
I can show you where that is in the off-screen recording. We're basically just at the end of this video. I'll show you because we are speedy running. Speedy running. We are speed running. There we go. Game. 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 Fine. Put this one in. Now can we start on the top? There we go. Game. Making a speedrun impossible. But you want your puzzles done perfectly. Oh my gosh, like it really matters.
That's done.
Yep. Back away. Okay, take a look in this drawer over here. Knob. And a notebook. Don't want to look at it. And Cocoa Kringle bars. Alright. Yeah, check stuff off the task list.
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that. I haven't finished that task. I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
Record Maya numbering exhibit in the main citation. Can we do that? Oh my gosh. Game. Oh, okay. Pick a game. You actually have to get the headphones, I think. Game, do you realize this is a speed run? I guess you actually have to open this. Take a piece of headphone. There we go. Shut the door. Now! We're gonna be really mad if it does this. Now! It's gonna say we can get. Lovely time we're off to right now. Okay.
I'd better check to see if I'm
What?
done with that. I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
You actually have to listen to the thing. Did I miss a step? That's done. Let's talk to Henrik over here. Lovely speedrun this is turning into.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
Keeping artifacts clean is an important aspect of preserving them. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Let me see.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
Well, if it doesn't check it off now,
I'd better check to
She
see if
doesn't.
I'm done with that.
I think we have to go and listen to I think we have to, like, go listen to a couple. That's what I did on my first playthrough. I went through and listened to a few. And... Can I listen to this?
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit.
I didn't listen to all of them.
It's locked.
That one we can't get
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is...
Game. The plasmic ferric disc. The plasmic ferric disc that you see there. No, it's not called that.
Lady Zach Cook ruled...
Okay, listen to some of these exhibits. Game. Now it's done.
I'd better check to see if I'm done with
Oh my gosh. This game is not meant for speedrunning. You know what? We're gonna save real quick. Save. Okay. Let's go to Mexican consult.
How may I help you?
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at
shoot.
Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
Conquistadors?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors,
I
or
could've skipped
conquerors.
this, my
They
bad.
robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects.
Oh, I think I know what we need to do to
Anything
get
they
rid of
did not
this
steal,
task
they
about
burned to the
ordering.
ground.
Do you blame Joanna and modern-day art collectors
We
for
never
something
opened
that
Sunny's
happened
notebook,
long
did
before
we?
they were born?
There is
No,
more.
we didn't. I
In
think
the
so.
19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations
Come on.
predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
I see.
Okay.
Well, I should probably get going. Here are the changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. I just need your signature, please.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Doom. Na, 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 na.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Yeah. I think I know what you do. When you look at Sunny's notebook. Hopefully, please. Please. 'Cause I actually did think I'd look through this. trouble now. This better be what it needs to be. If not, we're probably gonna start over. Okay, first thing first.
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
Oh my gosh. What the heck do we have to do? Wait a minute. Let me read that task real quick. I think it might be referring to a different task. Yes, it's referencing a different task, I think. Is it? It better be. I think. Yes, it is! Numbering exhibit! When I find it. Rituals, no. Language. Is it language? No! Look
I
inside.
should look for the missing tiles.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay. Alright, the tiles. The Maya Influence exhibit. Something. Basically, I have to go rummage through all these exhibits now and find the right thing. There was a Pakal carving. Let me look for one that we can open. Okay, nothing here. There's a plasmic ferric disc. It's locked, I think. Here we go! My carving! Haha! Haha! We're getting somewhere. Alright, next one's outside on the bench. I probably should have grabbed this earlier. Okay, bench. Bench. Not that bench. Round. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's on the bench. No, there's no sound on the bench. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now we can, hopefully this is the right task we're referring to. I don't think it is though, but better be. We're going with benefit of the doubt. Okay, wrong exhibit. Wrong exhibit. Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here by the planispheric disc. Okay, now that it's in order. Okay, let's get this stupid thing in order. Okay. 2 dots. 2 lines goes here. Guy goes here. That's good. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. Left 3 lines goes here. Back goes here. That's good. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. Go here. You better go here. Here we go. This guy goes here. This guy goes here.
That looks right.
That does look right. Okay. Cross your fingers. Fingers, people, not your fingers. I'm turning into a regular tone deaf person. Well, not really deaf, I just have bad eyes. Well, not really bad eyes, I just have glasses that need to be replaced. Please. Please. Yeah! No more task list! Okay. Whoops. What's next? Oh, I guess we gotta go talk to Taylor Sinclair. I haven't talked to him yet. Okay. I'm sorry, I was expecting something else. Okay, let's go talk to Taylor and Sinclair. Yeah, we haven't met Taylor yet. Okay. Inside.
It's about time! Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Now,
I want
what's
a
going
cookie.
on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
Okay.
I'll do my best, but it sounds like what you really need is a new breed of police dog.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Modest mouse? Most
Okay.
people call me Nosy Parker. But anyway, tell me something about the art business. Is that a contemporary painting?
You bet your socks it is. Would you believe I dug it up in my backyard?
No, but I could humor you. I guess that would make the painting a genuine artifact?
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada.
I think
She's
you
a
have-
teenager in South Dakota.
Yes.
The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
Ah, I don't know either.
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
Yes, bye now. Okay, time to get back to the museum. We did everything we can. I think. Whoops, wrong way. Fine, we'll walk with the keys. See if I care. Ooh, wasn't expecting that.
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Well, looks like something happened here. Better go talk to Joanna. We don't want to cross that tape. Boom.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna.
Okay.
It must be a terrible loss for the
Her
museum.
mouth is open.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put
There
your
we
little
go.
magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Okay, good. Alright, now we can go over here. We can take this. This unusual jade. Okay. To the lab. To the lab. To the lab. To the lab. Okay. Hendrick's not here, but he did leave us a note. Jan Seasons came up with bag your mission. Run through temple activities. Yada yada. Okay. before you leave, there is this analyzer thingy. Can't do anything with it.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Yeah. Anyway, voicemail. Too, I forgot. Voicemail. We have voicemail.
You have voicemail. Press 0.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9.
Let's call Franklin Rose. Oh boy.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for
It's
Franklin
cold in
Rose,
here.
please.
Just a minute,
Oh,
please.
72.
Nancy,
That's not so
hello.
bad.
Do you have any news?
Not really, but something tells me this case is going to get complicated.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
That's all for Mr. Rose. Okay. Let's go talk to Joanna. Because we need to use that analyzer machine.
Need something?
Yeah.
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had
I
some
feel like the
glyphs
way I
on it
did
and a print of a
earlier
red
this
hand.
week.
I'm hoping
Now
you can give
including
me a
other stuff.
translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "The curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I've got work to
It
do.
better
Go
not
to it.
be. Yeah, I got young viewers. I better not say it, but it better not be what I think it is. I'm just kidding. Anyway. Analyzer time. On. Ding dong, 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 ding.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Trying to speed run here.
That's it!
HGS. Okay, turn it off. Okay, take that. Turn it off. Now run over to the periodic table.
S stands for salt. According to so the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Yeah, it was made from mercury sulfur. Okay. Back to Joanna. Up.
Come in. Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem to a game. It's not freezing up as much as it was earlier. At least I hope it's not. Okay.
You have no voicemail.
Oh. Okay, let's call real 555-6766. Speed down, make this game a piece of cake.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Mercuric sulfide? Oh, we sure do. How much do you need? First things first. What account's this for?
Well, the account number is BH008P, but I'm not sure if we need any.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
Do you know who placed that order?
The initials on the order are J.R.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used a top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Yeah.
Not that I can hold you responsible for.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Toxic?
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
We won't. Okay. Next. Let me see. There we go.
Henrik!
Okay, that's just creepy.
Amnesia? Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off that pyramid. Do you think he just fell, Nancy? Or was he pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours. Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first. George is right. She is your supervisor, after all.
Yeah, we gotta go see Joanna. First time we're in our hotel. Yeah, Joanna, this way.
First the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith, the board clams up on my funding, my mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet.
Okay, good.
We do seem to be on shaky footing, don't we?
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary, Nancy. Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles back?
I'll call right away.
You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
I've got work to do.
Bye.
Okay, good. Gotta run to the lab now. Yay! Lots of running. He did leave us a note. I thought. No. Okay, there's that thing, and there's a drawer.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, good. I thought we could look at his stuff, but apparently not. Okay, voicemail time.
You have...
This message is for Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy. This is Nurse Bluefoot calling from Eleanor Roosevelt Memorial Hospital in regards to Henrik Vanderheun. I believe you're a colleague of his? Since Mr. Vanderheun was admitted, he has repeated your name several times in states of semi-consciousness. As we've been unable to contact any of his family members, we're hoping you might be willing to act as Henrik's support person as he begins the difficult process of restoring his memory. Please call me as soon as possible to discuss this. My direct line is 202-555-4000.
Thank you.
To replay messages.
Okay. 555-4000. Good, it's only 10:30.
This is Nurse Bluefoot.
Nurse Bluefoot, this is Nancy Drew. You left me a message
No,
regarding
the
Henrik
best
Vanderheen. Who is he?
Nancy Drew. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved. We've been unable to locate any family members, and we do like amnesia patients to have at least one personal support person when they begin reality orientation.
What's reality orientation?
Well, reality orientation is a kind of treatment that helps a patient get reacquainted with the facts and circumstances of his or her life. Henrik has not actually lost his memory. It's just that his brain is injured in such a way that he can't access the place where the memories are stored.
So, how does he regain access to the storage place?
Well, first, we do repetitive memory exercises to help Henrik relearn the basic facts, like his name and address, the name of his parakeet, if he has one, the date, and so on. Second, we try to stimulate Henrik's sensory memories in order to help trigger or find the way back to his cognitive memories.
Where do I come in?
You can't help Henrik remember his childhood, but you can probably help him remember his work, and who knows where that will take him. All roads lead to Rome, as they say. One great tool is the Reality Orientation Board. This is a place to post information and pictures for the patient to look at over a period of time.
This is taking
You may want to
longer
bring
than
in
I
images or
wanted.
photos to place on the board. Things from the museum, perhaps.
Is Henrik awake right now?
Not at the moment. We're keeping him under close observation.
When do you think he'll be out of
shoot.
intensive care?
Once he's out of the danger zone, we'll move him over to neurology.
This has been most informative, Nurse Bluefoot. Please tell Henrik he'll have a visitor very soon.
Will do. Visiting hours are 10 to 4 every day, if the patient is not engaged in treatment and if he seems stable.
Great. Is there anything else?
Just remember, Henrik's brain has been knocked around like a peanut in its shell. He may have attention
all
difficulties,
day to
headaches,
make this.
anxiety. Sometimes he may
been
seem giddy, too.
half an hour.
We need to keep these conditions in check. Don't push him too hard, or he
If
may
I'm
have
stuck
some
here for the
kind
next
of
4 hours. I might as well
meltdown.
cancel
Thanks for
choir
the warning,
practice
Nurse
tonight.
Bluefoot.
Be well.
We will. Now we need to run to the save screen real quick. I'm going to go ahead and overwrite my old save data because I kind of screwed it. Okay. Continue. Alright, now let's head to the hospital. Go, 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 go. No, it's only hopscotch away. Hop, skip away. Okay. Word of advice, you don't want to leave just yet.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
Hi, Henrik. I'm Nancy. We met at Beach Hill before your head injury.
Beach Hill?
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. Before your accident, you were working there on some important Maya glyph translations. Do you remember anything about that project?
I don't even remember my own birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting your time.
Actually, Nurse Bluefoot thinks with regular visits, I may be able to help you get your memory back more quickly.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
I'll visit, we'll talk. Sometimes I'll bring you pictures.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Think of it this way. You just got back from a fabulous trip, only you can't remember the places you went. So you decide to look through postcards to see which ones you recognize.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, put this on the board. Let's see if he remembers anything about this.
Okay, here we go. These symbols mean the magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
The author? What are you talking about?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
Henrik, this note was found at a crime scene. Are you telling me you left it there?
I don't remember.
Ooh, okay. So far, so good. Okay.
I'm investigating the theft of the Pakal carving. Please, Henrik, try to remember something.
Who in the world is Pakal? Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow?
There we go. Okay. Let's go see Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
I see you've spoken with Joanna.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything I know. I mean, I coughed up my brains right there on the table.
Did you hear? That thief left a glyph message with a red handprint on it.
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
We're going somewhere. I'm goofing off. Now what? I think we should give Joanna an update. Wait, no, whoa. Hey, yeah, Joanna first, okay. I was originally gonna say let's go see Alejandro Del
Need
Rio.
something?
Apparently, a Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been visited by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have any idea how I might get in touch with her?
Afraid I can't help you there.
Afraid I can't help you there, okay.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Alright. I really think we should talk to Alejandro Del Rio. I'm getting hungry. I might have to go grab a snack. Okay.
Hello, Nancy.
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was
Who
stolen
have
from
you
the
heard?
museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
I'll need to alert the police so they can ask you some questions.
I have diplomatic immunity, so I do not have to answer any questions. But I will, because I have nothing to hide.
Well, that's very big of you. Joanna is beside herself over the loss, you know.
She will get her insurance money and forget about Pakal in no time.
You are awfully unforgiving, aren't you?
It's not like her dog died. Then I would feel sorry for her. That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
Have you heard?
There's a
Henrik Vanderveen
big
fell off the
difference.
pyramid at the museum. He's in the hospital with a
According
mysterious
to
head
the clock,
injury.
we've gone
That is
about
terrible
40
news.
minutes.
I hope it's not
possibly
too
45.
serious.
I don't really have not that good of time.
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
We should. Ba-doo. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay.
Come in.
Ah, Joanna's here. Darn, I was thinking she'd be gone. Maybe we skipped a step. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, my brain. Having a hard time concentrating right now. Oh, I don't really remember what to do. And seeing as it's a speedrun, that is very, very not good. Oh, I think I know. One of these displays is locked, isn't it? This one, I believe. No?
It's locked.
Yeah, that one's locked. Wait. We can look at Henrik's desk, can we not? I tried already, but... You know, try again. No.
It's locked.
This is very, very not good. Okay, I'm back to get a quick drink of water and a little snack. Okay, I think I know what we need to do. It involves the Pakal carving. Wait. We gotta look at these plaques. Okay.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
Okay, that's what I think we need to trigger just in case. I don't really know. Okay. What time is it? I really need to come up the next day. Let's stop by the Mexican restaurant. Just in case Mr.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias has anything to say. Well,
I should get back to the museum.
Goodbye.
Just wasted some time. Wasted some time there trying to grab the doorknob. I think it's 10 when Disney hours are. I hope I'm not wrong. Okay. Okay.
Well, look who it is.
Ready to do some memory work, Henrik? I brought you a picture.
Yep. Ooh, looks like he's remembered some stuff.
This will help you to remember.
That face. He's as familiar as my own feet.
Do you know his name?
Pakal. Nancy, this is the stolen carving, isn't it? And I'm the one who took it. I must have. But why? Oh, Pakal. What could I have meant by this?
If you're remembering correctly, this is a serious crime, Henrik. You've got to tell me why you did it.
I can't remember.
Whoa.
Easy, Henrik. The answers are in your head. You just need to find them.
It's still in the museum.
Okay.
Are you sure, Henrik? Did you plan to sell the Pakal on the black market?
To protect him. I had to protect him. Oh, Pakal. Something is going on at that museum, a devious plot. I was the only one who could stand in the way.
Where in the museum did you hide the Pakal?
Forgive me, Nancy, but when I woke up in this hospital bed, I didn't even know my own name. Perhaps the only thing I can offer you is this key. It was found in one of my pockets when I was brought in.
Maybe that key goes to the lock where you hid the Pakal.
I haven't a clue. Take the key now, Nancy. Find out what it opens and return to me, please, with some answers.
We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.
In the meantime, I'll sit with my friend Pakal and see if he will tell me anything new. You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Okay, with the key, we're going to further overwrite the save data. And load. Okay, this key goes to his desk. Unfortunately, not where the file's hidden. Okay. Right over here. A disc. And a book.
Looks like I need to find someone who speaks Nahuatl.
Yeah. Anything else? Wait, whoa. Whoops. Okay.
It's locked.
Alright, I think this will make Joanna go bye-bye. If not, I'm pretty much screwed. I better make her go bye-bye. No! Let's go to console.
Buenos dias.
Do you know what cinnabar is?
The red powder that the Maya used? Sure, I know it. They use it at Beach Hill too, do they not?
They do use it at the museum, but Joanna told me they haven't been able to get any in a while.
What is your point?
Here we go.
I think Joanna may have been less than truthful with me.
Have you called the police?
I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Of course. Sister Joanna couldn't possibly be a thief now, could she?
I need to know the Nahuatl word for snake. Can you help me?
What do you need that word for?
I'd rather not say. It's part of my investigation.
Now, if only I could remember the word for snake. I hear you have been a great help to Henrik. I wonder if you can help me improve my memory too.
Something tells me this translation is going to come with strings attached.
Yeah.
I am almost certain that the provenance documents for the Pakal carving were falsified. I have asked Joanna to see the documents, but she evades me. If you can find that file in her office and bring it to me, I think it might help my memory of Nahuatl a lot.
What makes you think they were falsified?
In Mexico, it is common knowledge that the carving was stolen from Pakal's tomb when it was first excavated. But no one has been able to prove it. If I can determine that the provenance documents are a fraud, this will be the first major step toward legal repatriation of the artwork, whenever and wherever it resurfaces.
Okay, Alejandro. I'll see what I can do.
I feel my Nahuatl coming back to me already. Do you know what Sihuapili means? Princess or lady. Now, if only I could remember the word for snake.
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
Oh, whoops. No books for. Good, she's gone. Now we can snoop. Snoopy, Snoopy, Snoop. Nothing there. That. Oh, this. Key. Look. Oh, that's okay. Okay, and then this file cabinet. There we go, got the files. Until you prepare for something else, you're going to want to head over here. I get lost in this area easily. Okay. No. Here we go.
It's locked.
You're gonna want to grab something in here. Don't ask, that's gonna be helpful for later. Gotta close everything in these old games. Now we have all that, don't ask what the ball's for. Back to the Mexico Content Station.
Hello, Nancy. You have a special delivery for me, I hope?
Here's your file, as requested.
Good work, my friend. I suppose you would like something in return?
I trust your Nahuatl has become fluent again.
The Nahuatl word for snake is coatl. C-O-A-T-L.
Muchas gracias. Gotta go.
Adios, Nancy.
Yep. Let's stop by the hospital real quickly. Okay.
What should I post here?
Don't talk that. I guess we could take those off eventually, but... Okay, I'm sick of the snoring already. Leave! That's all I hear. I have no idea how long it's been now. I guess we're getting closer to the hour. Okay, I think it's time to use this radio. Don't ask how I know all this. Oh, wait. Never mind, that was just a waste of time.
The radio tube went out.
Oh, I missed. Now you know why I remember to get this. Whoa. Okay. Not doing that again. Okay, that was weird. I died unintentionally. That's gonna rank up some time. Okay, that was just weird. Okay. That noise is annoying. Okay. I'm taking my headphones off, okay. Hopefully this still sounds good because I'm not listening to that any longer. Dash, dot, dash, dot. so annoying. I can't hear that. So annoying. No, off. Thank you. I have a terrible headache now. Well, I didn't say anything. Let me just check here real quick. Nothing. 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 Just nothing. Except annoying noises. Like this music! Actually, I don't like music that much. Wait, whoa. No! No! Okay, good. Glitched it. I believe... Yep, here we go. Down to the police code! And...
You have voicemail.
Nancy, it's Joanna. The police are done giving me the 3rd degree, but now the board has suspended me. To make a long story short, I'm forbidden to set foot in the museum. Could you please call Franklin Rose and try to reason with him? If we don't get a move on, this exhibit is going straight down the tubes.
To replay messages, press 0.
We'll call Franklin Rose. It's almost noon.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
I don't know
How
why
may
I
I
always
direct
check
your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, you must be psychic. I was just getting ready to call you myself.
Oh, really? Why?
I feel I should apologize for the situation that's going on at the museum, dear. I really did think we were setting you up with a nice little internship, a breather from your casework. But instead, it looks like we've fed you to the lions.
Well, in all my travels, I still haven't found a mystery-free zone, Mr. Rose.
Speaking of travel, I got a postcard from your father in Ouagadougou. Apparently, Burkina Faso has become the cultural darling of West Africa. He must be having quite an adventure.
Like father, like daughter. Anyway, Mr. Rose, I'm calling about Joanna.
I think I know what you're going to say, Nancy. Let me be frank. Joanna Riggs has been in the doghouse with the board for months. Her thirst for acclaim has led her to gamble the future and the reputation of Beach Hill time and again. Now that we've lost the Pakal carving, one of our most notable pieces, well, she's just got to be stopped.
Don't you believe she's genuinely concerned about the welfare of the museum?
Good intentions are no substitute for integrity and sound judgment, Nancy. Look, I've got a client waiting, Nancy. What we need now is for you to take up the slack. I've spoken to the rest of the board, and we've agreed that the best thing is to put you in charge.
But, Mr. Rose, I don't think Joanna is responsible for the Pakal theft. She shouldn't be punished.
She's not being punished, dear. In legal terms, we're suspending her in abundance of caution, so she won't do any more damage to Beach Hill's reputation or her own. We're counting on you to catch this thief red-handed. Ha ha! Just kidding, kiddo. If you can get the Pakal back, we'll see about giving Ms. Riggs another chance. That seems fair, doesn't it?
It's a deal, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Okay, now I'm going to... I just thought something I'm going to be doing. Even though it's a speedrun, I think I just better note this. Better walk while I'm thinking. I'm going to be speeding up and playing music for the temple quiz part of this game. but I will be fair in my speedrun. The total time at the end will contain the time, of unsped up progress. So the final time will include the speed up and play music part if it were unsped up and no music. So I need to go get a refill on my glass of water. Please excuse me. Okay, we're gonna go hotel because I can make a quick phone call. Well, I guess we could put these discs in. I need a password.
I need a disc.
We have a disc, Nancy. Hopefully this will work. It's not even 1 o'clock yet.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, I'm hoping to speak to someone about the theft that happened there recently.
Are you the press?
No, I'm a detective investigating a similar crime in Washington, D.C.
This is Sheila Schultz, the director. What would you like to know?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I understand you had some rare Maya artifacts stolen recently.
That's right. It's a terrible loss, and the police here have no leads.
Beach Hill was robbed too. We lost one of our prized jade carvings.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I'm wondering if the robberies are connected. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident at Chaco Canyon?
Fire away.
I heard the thief left a red handprint at the scene of the crime. Is that true?
Yes. It was very gruesome. It looked like blood, but according to the police analysis, the print was made with a mercuric sulfide paste.
Do you know of any symbolic meaning attached to a red hand?
Don't walk, don't go there, talk to the hand, as my 15-year-old would say? Really, I haven't the slightest idea.
So the thief cleaned out an entire display case?
Only the center's most prized pieces. The case contained 5 pre-Columbian artifacts that were excavated right from this area.
Which piece would you say is the greatest loss for the center?
Definitely the jade carving. It was highly unusual. There was a glyph on it that no one could translate. Until we hired Henrik Vanderheuen, that is. His opinion was that it's Mayan in origin, and that it may have been a place-name glyph for this area. As you can imagine, we regarded it as something of a regional treasure.
Could you send me a photo of that jade carving so I can take a look at the glyph?
I'm afraid I sent our only print off to the insurance company. They said they'd return it, but who knows when our claim will be processed. I'm sorry.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Feel free to call if you have any more questions.
First I go back up to get music. That's not the music I really wanted, but okay. I'm gonna try again. Just to... That took half an hour to talk to her? Really? Wait, what? Okay. Let's go see if Henrik's up done with his stupid thing yet. And he's not. Wait. I have an idea. Let's change to the next day and see if that will help. Oops. 10 should do it. Okay, let's do this. Do this. Please be gone. I guess I'll go to the Mexican consulate. What the?
Hello.
Have you heard? The police received an anonymous tip, and they're considering Joanna a prime suspect in the Bacall theft. They've taken her in for questioning.
I called in that tip. She lied about the Cinnabar, and you may not know this, but she has jeopardized the museum's finances with all of her wheeling and dealing. Why should she not be questioned?
How do you know about museum finances?
I have my sources.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
Taylor. Seriously. Better be Taylor about something.
Any news?
There was an incident at the museum. Henrik is in the hospital with a head injury.
Poor Henrik. Another squabble between him and Joanna, perhaps? Oh, I'm kidding, but I do remember the time she threatened to push him in the pond. Temper, temper, I'm always telling her.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
I'd better get going.
Thanks for stopping by.
Henrik should be done by now, I hope. No. Don't tell me I screwed up again, like in the original file. Maybe I think I know what I need to do. This might just be a total waste of time, but I think we have to do it. Okay. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, I guess we can't do that yet. Ooh, maybe there's something in the museum I didn't do. Let me look. Yeah, obviously. Big obviously. Okay, that's just weird. No. Bad me. Okay. Now, this should trigger something. It better trigger something. Okay. We'll trigger this. Nope. Let trigger this. Gosh darn it. After going to the bathroom, I remembered what we needed to do. The puzzle box over at the Hill Museum. I remembered how to open it. Amazing things you can remember in the bathroom. Okay. Quickly, hopefully this will be easy. Ah! There we go. Why did the music suddenly get sad? Okay. We must have done something really good, or something really bad. Okay, I'm guessing something really bad's happening. Yes!
Nancy, you have brought me back to my work.
You recognize the riddle, then?
I've been working like a fiend. Look at the board.
There's Henrik's password.
This has something to do with the plot at the museum, Nancy. I'm sure of it.
What is the Prison of Stone?
It's a tomb. Pakal called it a prison because it was designed to prevent the Whisperer's soul from entering the underworld.
That's kind of creepy.
The Whisperer came from a distinguished line of royal scribes. I can't seem to remember her name, but I do recall that she wrote an account of Maya history that greatly angered Pakal because of the way it depicted his ascent to the throne.
How did Pakal wish to be depicted?
From the age of 12, when he came to the throne, Pakal claimed to be divinely appointed the first true authentic king of the Maya. Then, the Whisperer came along and wrote that Pakal was only king because his mother pulled some strings. It was quite a blow to Pakal's image.
So he put her in a stone prison?
Pakal swore that the Whisperer's words would never see the light of day. He put her body, her soul, and her writings all in a tomb and locked it up tight.
Wait, Henrik, a prison of stone? We're not talking about the monolith, are we?
That's the idea.
Does anyone else know about this?
Good question. I'm certain that there's a dirty rat trying to get into that tomb. This is where my memory fizzles out. If I could only figure out why I took the Pakal.
Do you think there is anyone I can trust?
Please don't breathe a word of this. There's too much at stake.
Can you tell me what the password is to your disk?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
I'm gonna guess it's stone. Stone. Time for more saving, people. We're gonna overwrite the save file one more time. By one more time, I mean we're probably gonna do it again soon. What was I gonna do before I do it? Yeah, never mind. Okay. Stone. Okay. Whoa. Gotta read everything for Nancy. Okay, I think I'm on track now. Now we can call 155. Wrong number. 1505 555. Oh my gosh! 1505 555 1222. It has been half an hour, so we're looking at
Chaco Canyon
what?
Cultural Center.
Hi, this is
Hour and a
Nancy
half
Drew
of gameplay
calling.
so
Hi,
far.
Nancy. It's Sheila.
My
What can I
gosh.
do for you?
I've just got to get my hands on a replica of that jade carving you lost. Do you have any ideas?
Not off the top of my head, but maybe one of my staff will have a bright idea. I need some time to ask around. Can you call back later?
Sure thing.
Feel free to call if you have any more questions.
Alright. Oh, we're looking at lunchtime. Okay, 606 555 3 Fine, let's try 555 3195.
We're sorry. Your call.
Can't help a computer's child. Let's see if by going to 5 o'clock will be enough time for her to do her research. We've never been in evening hours before. 1505 555 122 2.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew calling.
Hi, Nancy. It's Sheila. Well, we racked our brains. Finally, one of my staff came up with the original box that the carving was packed in. The piece was encased in a tight foam cast to prevent damage during shipping. I'm not sure how much good it'll do you, but I can send it to you if you like.
That just might work.
Henrik left Beach Hill as his forwarding address, so I know what to do. I'll send it express.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Good luck with your investigation.
Ah! Good thing that wasn't the voicemail button. I hope I see Beach Hill at night. I'm trying to think. What the heck do we do? Wait, maybe it came express. Like, the game was really nice. That express is like 15 minutes. By the looks of it, it's not here, is it? Nope. I guess we could check to see if we have any voicemail real quick. I don't really know. I haven't gotten this far in the game before.
You have no voicemail.
Good. Let's call Franklin
You have
Rose.
no voicemail.
Maybe he'll have something to say.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose. How may I
He's
direct
out of
your
the
call?
office.
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
Okay, let's try calling Henry. Well, you'll find out who we're calling in a sec.
You have no voicemail.
605 the area code. No, it's 202.
You have no voicemail.
Let me try something. Okay. Great. Phone system is gonna be weird in this game, I remember. Dude, this is gonna be great. I should practice, but it's the speedrun. Can't, like, quit and practice. Well, technically I could, but still. Okay, let me see. Wait, ooh, I saw that phone number at the last sec.
You have reached the villa of Prudence Rutherford.
Great.
As you may have heard, the sanctity of my home has recently been violated. If you've reached this recording, it means I've gone to my quiet place, so please don't leave a message. You are welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about the Corn Growers Ball, rest assured that the show will go on as scheduled on the 9th.
I didn't see that number. Oh, great. Her voice isn't half as annoying as it was in Phantom of Venice. And Danger by Design. Okay. Okay. You're not looking at something. Okay, let's just put this in to get out of our inventory. No contacts. It is 6 at night. Let me try. Wait, I want to see what the museum looks like at Nah, I've never been there. Probably not a good idea because it's a speed run. Okay. That was just a waste of time, I'm sorry. Ooh, the hotel looks nice though. Okay, now for real. Alright, let's try again.
You have reached
oh,
the
gosh!
of Prudence Rutherford. As you may have heard, the
this is
sanctity of
gonna
my
rank
home
up time.
has recently been violated. If you've reached this recording, it means I've gone to my quiet place. So please, don't leave a message. You are welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about the Corn Growers Ball, rest assured that the show will go on as scheduled on the 9th.
Okay. Franklin Rose. This is not going well.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your
Yeah,
call?
that's no going
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
Oops. Let's try talking to Taylor or Sinclair.
Any news?
I'd better get going.
See you around.
Aye. This was not planned very well. You know what? I know what we can do. We can get the museum puzzle out of the way. This. No, wait. Oh, wait. Just have a bunch of things that could be going wrong right now. Okay, nothing. Okay.
You have no voicemail.
Oh
Press
shoot,
9
only
for
I
an
tossed it.
outside line.
Okay, good. Gotta go try one of these random numbers. Wait, Henrik might have something. Alright, let me try one of these random numbers. I think this is right because I had trouble dialing this last time. Great. I think I have to go to the hotel to dial this number because it got an air tone. And if this doesn't work, well then we'll start the temple puzzle. Well. Okay, let's just do the temple puzzle. Lovely speedrun this is turning into. Okay. And just so we can get down with this in a little more of a hurry, I'm gonna speed up and play some music. So, as Alejandro Del Rio would say, Musica tempo. Tiempo, I mean. Well, would you know it? I actually forgot a step. So now I have to go all the way back to Grander Hill. Or whatever his name is. Henrik. How much time? It's already 2 o'clock. Well, almost. Maybe this too. Henrik?
Good afternoon, young lady.
Explaining to do.
This is a long shot, but do you know what animal Pakal was afraid of?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
According to your notes, Pakal made a 6-part key to the Whisperer's tomb and scattered the pieces around the world. Do you remember anything about this?
6 keys? 6 keys? 6 keys! Nancy, what are the 4 corners of the world? North, south, east, and west. Plus the first king, Pakal himself, and the Copan fool. When they're all assembled, they open the tomb. Don't you see? This is why I stole the Pakal, to prevent some other schemer from putting the key together.
Maybe I'd better tell Joanna what's going on.
You must keep this to yourself for now. Okay. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
Henrik, I received a note from your friends in Copan. I've got the Copan fool key. I still need the Pakal, though. How's your memory?
The tomb. Nancy, I hid the Pakal carving in the replica of the Pakal tomb at the bottom of the temple exhibit. Huh. Now, how did I think of that? And another thing. You'll need to get past that computer quiz. Sonny set it up with an impossible question. No one knows what Pakal was afraid of, but Sonny was petrified of the Coatamundi. It's an ornery bandit with a narrow snout and a long ringed tail, much like a raccoon or a polecat.
You rest up. I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
Good. Rest up, and I will see you back at the end of the quiz.
It's locked.
Oh my.
It's locked.
Good. Now we have all the pieces of the puzzle. I just realized it's kind of like Zelda. You know, 4 temples, 4 pieces of the Triforce, 6 keys. More bad stuff's happening. Oh crap. Okay, good. Okay, now we have this, we can finally leave this cursed place. Alrighty.
It's locked.
Use your key card. And then the glow stick. And you're out. In the garden, okay.
Looks like this side is missing a part. Something's missing here.
Okay, I think I'll just take care of that while we're on the side of town. Let's just save, because I don't want to go through that again. Alright. Okay. Alright, let me just... Okay, here we go. Here. Now, remember when I was talking about the plasmic ferric disc earlier? We'll actually have to take the plasmic ferric disc.
Wow, these are... I'm not sure I can hold on to these stones for very much longer. I've got to put these things down.
Okay. Be very, very careful.
The poem said, when the first king ascends again.
Okay. Alright. Oh, you're serious? I didn't get the solution. Wonderful! Wonderful. At least those are still there. Wonderful. 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 It's called Franklin Rose.
You have no voice.
He's not wonderful at all. They really should put all the phone numbers down here. That's poor programming on their part.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
My goodness.
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, how's your investigation coming along?
I'm making good progress.
Ah, she's on the other one.
The Pakal carving is safe and sound. But I'm afraid I can't tell you everything yet.
What in the world are you talking about?
I'm sorry, but I can't explain everything now. I'll take good care of the carving, I promise.
What can I say, Nancy? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Do what you have to do, but let's get this mess cleaned up, all right?
So you'll call Joanna and invite her back to work?
I'll call her right away.
Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Now we have to call Mrs. Rutherford. Because if this was Zelda logic, we have one more temple to visit. Or one piece of the Triforce left to get. And Mrs. Rutherford, well, technically I have two to get. But hey. This isn't really Zelda. So, okay. Prudence. 1. 5. 72. 79.
You have reached the
You're killing me, right?
Rutherford. As you may have heard, the sanctity of my home has recently been violated. If you've reached this recording, it means I've gone to my quiet place. So please, don't leave a message. You are welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about the Corn Growers Ball, rest assured that the show will go on as scheduled on the 9th.
You know, I think her and her special place are just a little more annoying than her other voice actor. And so is Mr. Doddle. Look, we read this. Looks like 5550. Oh my gosh. Seriously, we can call them. Game. Maybe we need a 1. Yeah, I think we need a 1. Okay. Henrik!
Daddle residence.
Hi, may I speak to Henry Daddle, please?
Speaking.
Mr. Daddle, my name is Nancy Drew. This is a long shot, but I'm calling regarding a Maya artifact that was bought at auction in 1898 by one Henry Albert Daddle. Does that ring any bells?
Sure. Henry Albert Daddle Sr. was my great-grandfather. You're talking about the jade carving, right?
Yes, exactly. Wow, I can't believe my luck.
Well, It's a lucky life if you ask me. So what can I do for you?
I'm wondering if the artifact is still in the family.
Forgive me, Miss Drew. Who are you exactly?
I'm a detective investigating the recent theft of another Maya jade carving at Beach Hill.
I see. Well, I was the last to inherit the carving, but my daughter Penelope was so intrigued with it that I gave it to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to you about it. Why don't you give her a call on her line? It's 555-3197.
Will do. Thanks, Mr. Daddle.
My pleasure.
Okay. We're finally back on track. Maybe after we do this, Rutherford will be back.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed.
Sure, because it's local. You actually have to do 1, 6, 0, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 1, 9, 7.
Hello?
There we go.
Is this Penelope?
Not even.
Oh, is this 605-555-3197?
Yeah, but no one calls me Penelope anymore. Except my parents, that is. To my friends, the art world, and anyone else who made it out of the 20th century, I'm Poppy.
The art world? Wait, you're not Poppy Dada, are you?
Ta-da! Ping ping! You win! Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a detective.
A detective? No way! So do you get to wear a sassy tweed hat and pick hairs off dead bodies and gross, creepy stuff like that?
Oh.
I don't run into too many dead bodies, luckily, but there's plenty of other creepy stuff.
So, where'd you get my name? Don't tell me I'm like wanted by the FBI or something. That would be too scandalous.
No. You see, it's all a big coincidence. Your dad's name came up in connection with a case I'm working on.
3.
Don't
3
tell me
o'clock.
he's wanted by the FBI. I'll be so jealous.
Actually, I called hoping your dad could help me solve this case.
That's hot. What's a case? Are there dead bodies involved? Do you need to, tap my phone or impersonate me or something?
Before I get into that, tell me about the artwork you do. It looks very interesting.
It's a new form I made up myself. I approach each piece as a synesthetic, interactive, organic journey.
That sounds a lot more complicated than, say, painting or drawing.
Have you heard the saying that a work of art is never finished, just abandoned? Well, I'm taking that idea to the limit by making art that will keep changing as different people encounter, perceive, and interact with it. I'm tired of artwork that says, "Don't touch." I'm all about letting go, about sending my work into the world and seeing how it continues to become.
It sounds awfully hip.
Ugh, don't get me started on art. Now, what's your name again? Oh, yeah, Nancy. Let's have the dish. Who are you after? The Chinese mafia?
No mafia that I know of.
African elephant poachers?
No elephants involved.
South American drug lords?
Not this time.
A sinister counterfeiting ring right here in Vermilion? Am I even getting warm?
There was a robbery at Beach Hill, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. This thief is after something big, and I've got to figure out what it is.
Drama. So, where do the daddles come in?
I'm trying to track down certain Maya jade carvings that haven't fallen into the thief's hands yet. I think one of them might be in your family.
You mean that ancient green rock with the weird symbol on it?
Okay.
I slapped some shoe polish on it and stuck it in one of my paintings.
Poppy, what were you thinking? You'll never get it back.
That's the whole point. Don't you see? It's an organic process. I mean, how can people really relate to art if it doesn't come to life and grow and die just like they do? That carving is part of something bigger now.
I can't imagine your dad would be very pleased about this. Does he know?
Oh, Nancy, don't be such a prude. Taylor's probably still got that artwork. At least, I don't think he sold it yet. Why don't you ask him? Tell him you want to see the piece called Deadly Midnight Snack. It's the one with the rubber shark.
The one with the rubber shark. Yes, I've seen it. but I didn't notice any jade carving.
Well, take a closer look there, sweets. It's in there. If you really need the carving to crack this case, why don't you just go ahead and take it?
But wouldn't it ruin your painting?
Of course not. After all, this is a chance to enact exactly what I've been talking about. The organic process. Inviting my viewers to interact with my work. The deal is, you can take the carving, but you have to put something in its place.
Something in its place? Like what? An old shoe? A subway token? A movie stub?
No, it should be something more organic. Stay with the title, Deadly Midnight Snack. And don't be afraid to go way out. As an artist, I can tell you that inspiration bites in the most mysterious ways.
I'll do my best.
Right on. But let's keep Taylor out of this. He'd probably blow a gasket if he saw you tampering with the merchandise. That's all art is to him, you know.
Merchandise.
It's a deal.
Good luck, Nancy.
Thanks, Poppy. Bye.
Prudence Rutherford better be out of her special place by now. And if she's not, it's 5.
You have reached the villa of Prudence
Come
Rutherford. As you may have heard, the sanctity of my home has recently been violated.
all afternoon,
If you've reached
and
this
you're
recording,
not out
it
of your
means I've gone to my
special
quiet
place.
state.
I am
So please, don't
disappointed,
leave a message.
Mrs.
You are
Rutherford.
welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about
This
the
is gonna be
Cornrows
the
Ball,
hilarious,
rest assured that the show
the
will
most
go on
hilarious
as scheduled
speedrun
on
ever.
the 9th.
At least after Emerald City. Maybe even a little before Emerald City. Who knows? Anyway. I don't think Taylor's gonna be in. Oh, he is.
Any news?
Mind if I help myself to one of those scrumptious-looking Oaxacan cookies?
Be my guest.
Yay. Ew.
Any news?
May I take a closer look at that wacky Dada painting?
Be my guest. I just had a call from Poppy this morning. She says she's in a really creative period right now. I said, please, sweetie, if you get any more creative, they're going to lock you up.
Pardon me a moment, Nancy. I'll be right back. I hope.
Poppy said to replace it with something organic. Poppy said to replace it with something organic.
Okay. We don't get to snoop. Well, we have it, people. We have all the carvings we need. Almost. It's... Okay, it's night. Let me check delivery real quick. Nothing. You're gonna have to come back at 10 tomorrow. Phone. That quiz took all day. Okay, shelves keep closed. You know? Let's see, I need to give someone a call. Let me see, I think it's 1-505-555-1222. Curse you. We're only lacking 1 piece of this jade thingy. There's 6 pieces. Let's do. We're almost done. It's only been like an hour and a half so far. What am I doing in here? Dang it. How many pieces do we have so far? So I know how many I'm missing. We have 1 right there. missing one, I believe. Let's go. Wait a minute. Haha! Joanna! Okay, good, she's here.
Thanks for clearing my name, Nancy. Honestly, I mean, what kind of moron would I be to try and ruin my own exhibit? Anyway, we need to make up for lost time. I need you to go to the storeroom and start unpacking some of those crates. One of the pieces has a fancy security device on it. The code is 0677.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Okay. We're back in the groove, people. Joanna's back. Now, crates. Johnny's Sunny stuff. Don't need that. No, I said don't need that. That's locked. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. We have 4 pieces of the Triforce. You know what that means? We only need 2 more. And then we can open the monolith. Which means... Prudence Rutherford, you better not be in your stupid special place this time. Okay. Alright. 1, 7, 8, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 1, 9, 5. Wait! It's Henry Doddle. There we go, that's the right number. Let me guess, she's in her villa, but hopefully not.
You have reached the villa of Prudence Rutherford.
Do I need to...
As you
maybe
may have
I
heard,
need to
the
see
sanctity of
Alejandro
my
or
home has
Henrik
recently
or
been
someone.
violated.
It's not like that.
If you've reached this recording, it means I've gone to my quiet place. So please, don't leave a message. You are welcome to try back another time. If you are calling about the Corn Growers Ball, rest assured that the show will go on as scheduled on the 9th.
Okay, it's 10:45. Let's go see Henrik. Maybe he has something new. I think so.
Good afternoon, young lady.
One of the pieces that was stolen from the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center was a jade carving with an unusual glyph on it. Do you remember translating it?
I can't remember.
Ooh, okay.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
We're not taking the right hand back. Alejandro Del Rio, you're my last hope for progress.
Hello.
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
This isn't looking too promising. Back to the museum then. Okay, I think I remember what we need to do. Joanna's back, but Franklin Rose... I just want to calm her. Excuse me, door. I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh my gosh. Sweet doors.
You have no voicemail.
I just hope he'll be able to help us with some random stuff about
Roswell,
Prudence.
Jackson, and Rose. How may I direct your call?
This is Nancy
You may
Drew,
direct us
calling
to
for Franklin Rose, please.
No, wait.
Just a minute,
Direct us to
Nancy,
Prudence.
to what do I owe the
Rutherford.
pleasure of this call?
I need to contact a woman named Prudence Rutherford. I noticed she's on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, and that they've donated money to Beach Hill. Any idea how I might track her down?
Well, you're in luck. It so happens that Prudence and I sat on the panel of judges for the Kansas Speak No Evil Mime competition for 3 years in a row. Back when I lived in Wichita. How's that for a small world?
You judged a mime competition?
Indeed I did. I haven't talked to Prudence in about 10 years. But let's see if I still have her in this old dinosaur of a Rolodex. Ah, yes, here we go. Got a pen? It's area code 785-555-7279. What's this all about?
I think Ms. Rutherford had a run-in with a red-handed thief, much like the one who took the Pakal carving.
Ha! You're a real pro, Nancy. Say, why don't I call ahead and let Prudence know what's going on? That way I can say hello, and she'll be expecting you.
That would be great, Mr. Rose.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
That way she would be in her special place. Let's go back to the hotel, cause Prudence's phone line only works at the hotel. Stupid game programming. That's the thing. Well, I'm not gonna risk going through that. And here, if I screw up, I can at least not have to go through the voicemail lady. Okay, it's... Whoops, let me pick up. Okay.
Yes, hello?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew, calling from Washington, D.C.
Yes,
I'm trying to
hello.
reach Prudence Rutherford, please.
Oh, yes, Franklin told me you'd be calling. Such dreadful news about Beach Hill. I will do everything in my power to help you catch those rapscallions. To think how they violated the sanctity of my domicile. Good heavens!
Finally! We get to get on with this.
Tell me about the necklace.
I can't even think about it. Oh, just the very thought of my precious necklace gone, stranded, orphaned, and in the hands of some dirty stranger makes my blood boil.
Was the necklace a gift?
I inherited it from my mother-in-law. But you see, the necklace means much more to me than just a handful of priceless rubies.
More? In what way?
I had the necklace restrung to include an exquisite jade carving as the centerpiece, a genuine artifact of the ancient Maya. The carving is not only one of a kind, but a Rutherford family heirloom given to me by my great-grandfather when I was just a little girl.
What does the jade piece look like?
It features a rare glyph. No one's been able to give me a precise translation, but most epigraphers have agreed that it has something to do with a snake, the color green, and the direction south. It's terribly fascinating.
About the theft, where were you when it took place?
So it's a green snake that lives in the south.
Well, I was home, of course. Lost in sweet slumber. I don't grace the social circuit the way I used to. That brazen fiend crept right into the bedroom and took my necklace away. Where was I? Picking peaches in the fruit-laden orchards of my dreams. I feel like such a fool.
Was anything else taken besides the necklace?
Nothing. Not even my brand new Dada. Synesthetic, interactive, organic journey? Ha! I always knew Dada was overrated. One moment, dear. Off! Off the sofa, you nasty beast! Now! What are you doing? What did I say about the sofa? Bad, bad, naughty bad! I'm sorry, dear. What was I saying?
About the theft.
Oh, yes! Oh, they must have known. The rest of my valuables were left untouched. Frankly, I don't know whether to be grateful or insulted.
What about evidence?
The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was this positively ghoulish red handprint on the wall. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
A red handprint was left at the scene of the crime at Beach Hill, too. Ms. Rutherford, I'm almost certain that these robberies were committed by the same person.
But why? What is so special about these carvings?
Miss Rutherford, it would be so helpful if I knew exactly what your carving looked like.
Here we go.
Could you send me a picture that shows it in detail?
I can do better than a photo. The insurance company made this dreadful replica of the necklace with the idea that I would wear such a thing to public functions. Please. But I could send that to you if you'd like.
Perfect. Let me give you the address.
My secretary will have the address of the museum. Now, if that is all you will require, young lady, I will need to attend to other pressing matters.
Thanks a million, Miss Rutherford. I won't let you down.
Call me Prudence. Oh, and Nancy, when you find the villains who did this to me, do me a favor and give them a sound thrashing.
I sure will.
We
Bye.
will. Alright. One, two, two, two. That's probably the best line of this so far. Okay, forget them. I'm gonna skip ahead to later that day, tomorrow. Let's see if she'll send it, because we really need to get these last two packages. So we can assemble this. I'm gonna try something real quick.
You have no...
Maybe needs this phone for that. Let me just try. Nope. Joanna, maybe? Maybe we have now.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Maybe Henrik knows something that we don't know. I don't really know. I thought this would be short and easy. No, we're already coming around hour number 2.
Good afternoon, young lady.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Wait.
Good afternoon, young lady.
Did you use Joanna's name last week to place an order for Cinnabar with Keep It Real Restoration?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
You wouldn't try to frame her, would you?
Who knows?
You rest up. I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
Maybe we have all the pieces. I don't really know. No, we don't. Do we? Okay, gonna make a real quick phone call. My goodness. Picky game. Yes, Prudence's, I hope. Let me look. Yep. Nancy! I guess we could assemble this while we're here, no? We're lacking a pace! Alright, this really is bad. Maybe we need to talk to someone now. Wait, I have an idea. Maybe there's a puzzle that needs to trigger it. I don't really know. Because there's the counterstone thing we need to do still. Okay. Okay. There we go.
I've already solved this part.
Alright. Let's go see if they really got it already. Maybe we need to do that puzzle. Yes!
I bet I can make a mold from this foam core.
Yes, we could, Nancy. Okay. Picky, picky, picky game. Okay, and now we're gonna hear the music again. I think. Yep, we got the last carving. You know what that means, people. Got all 3 pieces of the Triforce, or the J carving
According
thing.
to Henrik's notes, I need to make a key out of these pieces.
If this were Zelda, we have to assemble the Triforce or something weird like that. Alright, there we go.
Now I have the key.
You know what it's time for? It's time to open the monolith and go to the final area of the game. Anyway, get into the area where I can do the little rotator thing. Okay, good.
I've already solved this part.
It's always the last place you look. Here we go.
This side looks damaged. It looks like a keyhole. I'll have to choose which side of the cube goes here.
I don't know.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened there either. There we go.
I've already solved this part.
Over here. Let's try this one. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, when to go?
Should be the last step.
Let's try this one.
I wonder what's inside. It's blank.
Who's your friend, Nancy? Ooh.
Taylor Sinclair.
Who'd you expect, the Tooth Fairy? Looks like someone forgot her beauty cream. I guess we can't all age gracefully.
I'm sure she would say the same about you.
You've been a top-notch assistant, Nancy, but I'm afraid you're just not going to make it in the art world.
Why are you doing this?
Nancy, do you have any idea what that book contains?
This tomb and all of its contents belong to Mexico.
Finders keepers, I say. Nobody even realizes this thing has any contents. Won't they get a surprise when they finally open it up and find that it contains a 7th century scribe and a 21st century detective? Adios, Nancy.
I'm starting to run out of air in here.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet because I need to, concentrate.
I gotta get out of here. Something's missing here. I'm suffocating in here. Let me out.
This may be the scribe's notes about Pakal.
Okay, Nancy, you just made that too creepy.
Behold! Our heroine emerges from the tomb, like a mermaid from the sea.
At 11:15.
The foolish villain stews in the sour soup of his own miscalculation.
From deep in the recesses of time, a wise royal scribe whispers her thanks.
And a priceless chapter of history is rescued from obscurity. Way to go, Nancy!
What in the world? Ah! Confound you, Nancy Drew!
Dear Dad, it was great to talk to you.
We did it!
I can't wait to see you back in River Heights where I can fill you in on the whole story. Can you believe that your own daughter was recently standing face to face with a real mummy? Now that the scribe's book has been recovered, I understand how important it is and why Taylor thought he could make a fortune selling it on the black market. The book contains one of the only personal accounts of Maya life in existence anywhere. I'm sure it'll be a tremendous addition to our knowledge of the Maya once it's translated, that is. And now that Henrik's memory is back up to speed again, I'm sure he'll be itching to get to work on it. Taylor Sinclair won't be making any art deals for a long time, though, that's for sure. I guess I shouldn't be surprised about Alejandro's discovery that the Pakal carving's provenance documents were faked after all. When Franklin Rose and the board found out, they arranged to return the artifact to Mexico right away. Mexican officials are so happy to have the artifact back, they have pledged a new era of diplomatic relations with Beach Hill. Joanna sure learned her lesson about making deals with shady operators like Taylor. The board has agreed to give her another chance, as long as she reforms her business tactics. And what else? Oh yes, Poppy Dada's announced a new direction in her artwork. All her new paintings are going to feature, what else? Mysterious red handprints. So I guess everyone is taking off in new directions now. I'm going to stay and help this exhibit get launched. But I'll see you back at home in a couple of weeks. Have a safe trip home. Love, Nancy.
Dear Nancy, Bess and George told me you're on occasion.
Already did it.
I hope everything is working out for you. I wish I could say the same for me. I'm planning on living here, but there's been some trouble. I think someone or something doesn't want me here. Please, Nancy, I'm afraid I can't stay here very much longer. I know you're busy, but I'm desperate. I need you to come out and investigate. Please say you will. Your friend, Sally.
That's not Sally's voice, I don't think. That was Secret of Scarlet and one episode. That was actually a pretty good game, despite the stuff I got stuck on and it took me like 2.5 hours to complete, but I learned a lot about the Maya in my spare time that I was running around. I'll probably learn more if I pause while I'm editing this up and read the things and stuff like that. But hey, it was interesting. I liked it. It's not really that boring, except there's no task lists and stuff. Well, thank you for watching The Legend of Nancy and the. Wait, this would be if this were let me think. It would be called The Legend of Nancy Scarlet Hands or something like that. I don't really know. I think the music broke. That's weird. Yeah. This is good. Phone system is also not really good though, but this wasn't a bad game at all. If I do say so myself. trying to remember how the heck I got Ghost Dog's Moon Lake, because it wasn't a 3-pack. Oh right, I bought it. Okay. Developed by Her Interactive. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time.